suggested that we started training young people, and then we start to like facilitating a process for them so that they can empower themselves, like understand what is going on here, be able to communicate that back to their communities, and come up with positions and voices to this process. I know that the negotiations are tough, but like for Global Youth Biodiverse Network, the team, like for young people, really, like we are more and more being able to occupy this space that we have a right to, but like being really constructive, you know, like, and proposing something like different that is values based, and it's like intergenerational, like based on intergenerational partnerships. And this, like, we really have to thank Japan and Japan Biodiversity Fund, because they started like, you know, to believe that young people could do this peer-to-peer capacity building, and I think that was like a huge success. JBF like gave us freedom to, within their guidelines, within their capacity building guidelines, like to focus on what young people felt that they need. So that enabled us to do like a broader like consultation within our community, figure out with people what they thought we should be doing. And that's when the idea of having like regional capacity building workshops came up, because our people, like our biodiversity people, right? Community thought that that would be best done if it would be done at the regional level and do regional and national mobilization. And that's another of the priorities of the JBS, that you have like national and subnational led implementation of the CBD, right? So that was really great, because they also pushed us to like act more on the local level. I think for the capacity building program in general, I think like we took the approach of like having a systems thinking perspective. So all our activities by now start with a system thinking practice. It starts with visioning. So like we are always learning. We are always like trying to kind of like improve our programs and our methodology. But I think like starting with a deep reflection of why we are at the stage that we are. Now we have this like more than 50 chapters all over the world. In a way, like we are kind of like one of the small parts of feeding a global youth movement, you know, for like a just, like equitable and sustainable like transition towards a future, like really like living in harmony with nature. Like more support for like piloting strategies or like local projects, but that could also have like core funding for like coordination. The reality is that the money is there, right? Of course, it needs to be mobilized, it needs to be rechanneled, we need to phase out bad incentives and all sorts of things. But also there needs to be more understanding of what are the real needs and where impact really happens.